Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hello, today I will show you how to create this 3D button in here, as you can see. So we'll see how to do that using just Adobe Photoshop. Alright, fantastic, so let's get to it. Okay, so open your Adobe Photoshop, and as you can see I still have the PSD file still open, but I will just close that. And let me choose yes, and I'll press save. It's okay. Now I will go to file, new, and I will just keep it in these measures in here, as you can see. Now I press ok. So let me change the color to this. Let me change the background color. So I will put this, press Ctrl delete in here. So now I will go to the rounded rectangle in here, and I will make sure in here set shape, and I will just one click because I already know the width and the height I want to use. So I will just press 600 pixel for the width and 200 pixel for the height, and the radius I will just keep it in 10 pixel, and I'll press ok. So this will create this rounded rectangle in here. So the first thing I will do, I will just load the layer style dialog. So I will just double click to it, and I will make a gradient overlay. So I will check that, and angle I will choose 60% angle, and I will change the gradient colors. So I will just change black to a green color. You can choose whatever color you want, of course, and I will change the white to this same green, but I will make it brighter a little bit, something like this. And the middle one I will put another color in here, so I will put it in a dark green color, something like that. Alright, looks cool, and I'll press ok, another ok. And now I will make a drop shadow effect to it. So I will just check it, and I will uncheck global light, and I would make it the angle 90, and the distance I would put 1, the size I would put 5, and I would change the blending mode to normal, and the black I would change it to the same green in here but darker a little bit, something like that, and I'll press ok, another ok in here. Now we need like to duplicate it, so I will just press Alt and I will drag it a little bit, something like this. So I will make it down for like 32 pixels down, and then I will press Ctrl T, so I will resize it. So I will put this up handle in here, and I will drag it somewhere like so, like this, and I'll press enter, and I will make it under this one in here. And I will just clear the layer style dialog, right click, and I will choose clear layer style, and now I will double click to it, and I will choose another gradient overlay, but this time I'll put the angle to 0, and I will just change the color of the gradients in here. So I will just make the black to a greenish color but darker a little bit, something like this. Alright, somewhere like this. Press ok. Now we'll add another one in here, so we'll make it brighter a little bit, something like that. And we'll just put this handle in here, a bit in the right, a bit more. So alright, something like that. Now I will delete this white in here, and I will just pressing Alt, I can copy this one, just make a copy of it like so, and another copy of this one in here. So it will make it in the right side, like so. So we just change that to something like this. This is frustrating. Alright, looks cool. Now I will make another color in the middle in here. As you can see, this we do that so we can make it look like a 3D look to it. So now we'll make another one in the middle, bright green, something like so. Maybe this color in here, and if it's okay, another okay here. Now we need like to make a shadow to it, so I will just go to the wrap shadow, and I will make the opacity like 50 or 40%, and I will uncheck global light, and I will put the angle set to 90, and the distance I will make it, I will put 1 pixel in the distance, and size I will put 4, and that's it for the drop shadow. Now we need to make an inner shadow, so we'll match the drop shadow in the up a little bit. So I will put angle minus 90, and distance I will put 1 again, and size I will put 5, and I will increase the opacity for like 40%, as you can see in here, and I will press OK. Now I will duplicate this one in here, so press Ctrl G, and I will just clear the layer sides again, and I will just double click to it, and I will choose 0% for the fill opacity, and I will make a gradient overlay to it. So I will just change the gradients, so I will put this in this black in here, I will put this green or this one in here, and I press OK, and I will set the opacity of it to 0%, like so. And for this white in here, I will put the same green in here, so I will just put this green, and I will press OK, as you can see, and OK, and another OK in here. So this will hide a little bit in the top, like so. Now we need like to make a glossy white in here, so I will just duplicate this round rectangle, and again I will clear the layer style dialog by right click and choose clear layer styles, and I will change the color to a white color, like so. It's okay. Now what we can do, we can just make go to the pen tool in here, and we'll try like to cut a little bit of it, like so. So we just put one in here and another one in here. So we just undo that. Another one in here. So I will just click and drag, like so. Let me do it. Sorry. So just click, drag. My mouse is making me something like that, and by pressing space I can just change its position, so something like this. And now I will go to this one in here, and I will press Ctrl, and then we can change the position again of it. So again in here, and I will just continue the path. I will close it like so. Now if I press Ctrl and enter, I can make a selection of it. So I will go to the surrounded rectangle in here, and by pressing Alt I can just one click in this icon, and this will delete the other half in here. So now I will go to, and I will load the layer side dialog again, so just double click, and I will make the fill opacity to 0 again, and I will choose gradient overlay, and we won't like make the angle yet, so I will just change the gradients to white color. So, and this one in here, and I will put one in the middle, and that's it, 1. So I will change the opacity of it, and I will change the opacity to 0 in here, and another one in 0 in here, and the middle one I will put 70% opacity, and I will press OK. Now will decide what angle worked best for us. So I will just make it like so. Maybe I will just want to make it like this. So I will just, I think minus 73 or 74 it would work. Cool. And I can just drag it like so, somewhere like here. Alright, looks cool. Something like that. Okay. You can always like make it scale up a little bit. Something like so. And I will press OK. So this will make it glossy like this. Now we need like to make shiny lines in here. So I can just go to the rectangle in here, and I will just draw one like so. Just make it 3 or 4 pixels in the height like so. Okay, and I will make it white so I can see where I will put it. So we'll just drag it and replace it in here. And now I did double click to it, and I will put the fill opacity to 0 again, and I will choose gradient overlay, and this time I will change the style to radial, and I will go to the gradients, and I will change this black in here to a white color, and I will put the opacity to 0 like so, and I will change it to reverse, and I will make the scale to 150, and I will change the angle set to 0. Let me put the scale 100 like so, or maybe 90% scale. Alright, looks cool. Now I will go to the gradient again, and I will change the opacity of this one to 70% maybe, and I'll press OK. That looks cool. Now I will change the blending mode to overlay like so, and I'll press OK. As you can see, this will create this shiny line in here, so I will just duplicate it by pressing Ctrl G, and I will just replace it down a little bit so it will create this line in here. Now I'll just duplicate it again, and I will make it up. That's a little bit like so, and now I will select the 3 of them like so, and I will just replace it like so. Okay, it looks cool. Now we'll create this this white in here, so I will just go to the rounded rectangle again, and I will just one click, and the width I would keep it 100 pixel, and the height I will change it to 250 pixel in the height, and I'll press OK. Let me change it to white, and I will place it in here like so, maybe somewhere in here, and I will double click again. I will load the layer style dialog, and this time I will choose again fill opacity to 0%, and I will go to the gradient overlay, and this time we need like to make it like, look, it's there is a shadow in here, so it will match this line in here. So I will just double click to the gradient, so I will change the colors of it, so, and I will change this to a soft gray, maybe not that soft, a little bit darker. Alright, something like that, and I will put another one in here. Now I will make it even darker. Okay, something like so, and another one, just let me put another one just next to it like so, and I will make it softer like so. So as you can see, this will create this line in here, something like so. Now I will just replace it where it fits. Something like so. Alright, so you can see in here it's make look it like there's a shadow in there. Like so. This wouldn't need like time to do that, so okay, it looks cool. It's okay, as you can see. Now I will just make a stroke, and I will change the size to 1 pixel, and I will keep it outside, and I will change this one to a soft gray, like so. That. This gray in here. Alright, something like so, and it's okay. Now I will go and I will choose inner glow. Let me just choose the same color. Just copy it, press OK, and I'll go to the inner glow. And I will change the blending mode to normal, and I will change this white to a gray color, something like so, and I'll put the size to 4. And now I will make a drop shadow, so I will check drop shadow, and I will choose the angle I want it to be like this, so I will just make it 140 maybe, yeah, and I will put the opacity to 30 or 35, and the distance I will set 1, and distance and size I will put 4, maybe 5, and yeah, it looks cool. It's okay. Now if you can see, there is like a shadow in here. Now the last thing we do, we make an icon that look for the download in here. So well, let's put this slides in top, so I will just duplicate one of those, and I will make it in top in here, and I press Ctrl T, and I will make it wider a little bit, something like that, and I will put it in here. Okay, and I will just resize it. Okay, as you can see, and I will change the opacity. I will make it down a little bit, maybe 60%, and yeah, it looks cool. Resize it again. Alright, looks cool. Now we need like to make this icon in here, so I will just load the flat icon. You can find that in the link in the description below, and of course I will put a set of this icon in here. You can download it and use it for free. So I will just type download, and I will just choose one of those. Alright, let's choose this. Let's see, let's choose a new one. Okay, let's choose this one in here, or let's choose this hand in here. Just double click to it. It will open in here, and I'll press Ctrl T, so we'll resize it like so, and I will drag it, put it in here like so, resize it more. Okay, now we just double click to it, and I will choose fill opacity to 0 again, and I will go to the gradient overlay, and I will set the angle to 0, and I will go to the gradient, so I will change the color of this black in here. I will put this green, so it will match it, and the white in here I will put this green in here, make it darker a little bit, and I'll press OK, and I will just go to inner shadow, and I will uncheck use global light, and I will put maybe 90, and I will choose the distance 1 pixel, and the size I will put 3 or 2 pixels. So I will choose 3 or maybe 2 pixel. Now I'll go to drop shadow, and I will change the blending mode to normal, and I will change the color to white, and I will uncheck use global light, and I will put it, I will just keep it in 120, and I will make the distance 1, and the size I will put 2, or I will just put 0, as you can see in here, and I will press OK. So this will make it like it's pressed, like so. Now we just type download, and I will replace it in here, change the color to gray color, press Ctrl T, and I will make it bigger a little bit, something like this. Alright, press enter. Now we just double click, and I will make a drop shadow to it. So I will put 1 and 3, 1. Let's put 2, and I will uncheck use global light, and I will put it somewhere in here, and I will change the opacity to 40%, and I will just change the size to 3, and I press OK, and there you go. So if you want like to export it as a PNG, you can just select every layer in here and put it in a group by pressing Ctrl G, and then like right click and convert to smart object, and double click, and it will open in a separate window where you can just export it and use it for your website or whatever. And I will put a set of this icon that you can use and download, and maybe customize it and put whatever you want in the download in here. You can download that in the link from the description below, or you can just make your own. Alright, so I hope this tutorial was a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and have a nice day.